Hello, my name is Piotr Kurzyna, and today I will introduce to you a pump system that brings huge energy savings to the producers of cosmetics, household chemicals, or other cleaning liquids. Sound interesting? Watch this movie to learn about SLES Mixing and Dilution Unit. Let's start with answering the questions: what is SLES, how is it used, and why have we built such a machine to take care of it? First, SLES is a surfactant. It has cleaning and foaming properties. That's why it is commonly used to produce shampoos, liquid soaps, bubble bath, liquid detergents, dishwashing liquids, or even car cosmetics. Usually, SLES is supplied at high concentration. We call it raw SLES. The concentration of this liquid is 70%. It is very viscous, and to mix this raw SLES with other ingredients of a shampoo, for example, it is almost impossible. That's why we talk about dilution of SLES. To mix SLES with other liquids, it must be diluted, and we must reach concentration below 27%. So we mix SLES with water. Let me say that traditional method of mixing SLES with water in a tank with a mixer and with a circulation pump, it's a nightmare. It takes hours to dilute the SLES. It requires constant heating and constant mixing. This process, this traditional process, consumes way too much energy. And the final product is not even homogeneous. That's why in 2016 we decided to build a pump system that will get rid of this nightmare. That will be a user-friendly and economical solution for dilution of SLES. This system allows to produce diluted SLES almost immediately. You only need to set a concentration of final product, and you need to set the volume of the liquid to be produced. Then, in a few seconds, the production of diluted SLES starts, and the flow rate of the system can be 5 or 10 cubic meters per hour. No more heating, no more circulating and mixing for hours. It's an inline solution and it works immediately. The diluted SLES that we get from this unit has a nice, smooth surface, it is homogeneous and stable in time. Flexibility, high quality of the final product, and energy savings. These are the most appreciated features by the users of such machines. Interested in how it works? Let's take a look. How does it work? Here is the inlet of the raw, high viscosity SLES. We measure the liquid temperature here, and there is a progressive cavity pump to transfer this liquid. Raw SLES can be supplied from an IBC container, a drum, or any other tank. Progressive cavity pump will handle that. It is sucking the SLES here and pumping it further to the mixing point. Here is the water inlet, as we are going to mix SLES with water. There is a regulator here to maintain constant water pressure, and there is a flow meter as we constantly trace volume of water that has been pumped to the system. Here is the raw SLES line from the progressive cavity pump, and here goes the water. We have a mixing point here, and both liquids, they get inside to the centrifugal pump. This pump is cutting the SLES at high speed and mixing it with water. Then with the pressure of 6 bar, it pumps SLES to this homogeneous bath. This one squeezes the SLES with water and gives us this nice, smooth structure. Then we have the outlet line. Here goes the diluted SLES to the flow meter again, as we must measure the volume of diluted SLES that has been produced. And here is the outlet. Both pumps are controlled by the frequency inverters that are built inside the cabinet. And the brain of all this machine is the PLC controller with a dedicated program created by our engineers. Here, an operator can set the concentration of final product, can set the volume of batch to be produced, and can set the flow rate. Moreover, here we control the parameters like speed of the pumps, we control the flow rate of all liquids, we monitor the pressure and temperature of the liquids. Extra features, very useful, included in this controller is a totalizer to know how much SLES has been produced during a shift. There is a list of alarms with history, and there is a chart with the values of main parameters. This system can be controlled by the touchscreen, but also it can be controlled by any other computer that is existing in the factory. What's more, with every SLES Mixing and Dilution Unit, we supply a remote control module. It means that by simply connecting the system to the internet, we can access it immediately and support you whenever there is such a need. It can be a training, it can be a first startup, no matter what is your location. Have I mentioned that this system can be used not only for SLES and water? Take a look here. This is an extra connection for transferring any other chemicals that you might need for your process. You simply switch to another function and you can use same pump for transferring other chemicals. You can set dosing of preservative, or you can simply use this system to dose water to your tank. Sounds interesting and you want to know more? Just get in touch via email sales@tapflo.com or check our website tapflo.com. Thank you for your attention.